Okay, a quick one. Once again, welcome to Jerry Graphic Design 247. It's your boy Jerry Graphic Design. Yeah, I believe you guys are doing great. My returning subscriber, I salute you. My newcomers, you are welcome. In this channel, we do share tips about graphics, and this channel build to train the beginners is purposely for beginners. That's the basic, and I will do my best to see that I carry everybody along, just as I'm going to do in this video right now, because this is our first video, which is the fundamental of graphic design. We are starting from scratch. The purpose of this channel is for the beginners, those that they have no idea about graphic. I want to see them throughout to ensure that they reach to advanced level, that they can design like a pro. I want to make it possible that with this my tutorial alone, you can master graphic design and you know start branding with people. That is my target, that is my aim, and I pray that my aim shall be achieved, because with the way how I'm starting the foundation, I believe my aim will be achieved. Please, if you love this type of content, consider subscribing, turn on the notification bell, so that whenever we update our channel with the next tutorial, you'll be the first person to notify, because this is the first tutorial. All right, so that there will be a part two, okay, because this is the lesson one, which is the fundamental of graphic design, smartphone graphic and motion graphic. So that's what we are going to start from. All right, from there now we look for the tabs, and then all the rest, then we'll move to advanced. All right, without wasting much of your time, let's dive into this tutorial. All right, once again, welcome to the lesson one of our professional master class. If you have been looking for a sure way to rank in six figure consistently using just your smartphone, you are in the right place. Today we are diving deep into the fundamental of graphic design. I will be the one to tutor you personally, and also will show you the strategy behind the scene. My mission is to show you that you do not need a heavy laptop to create a classic visual. You are going to use both the smartphone and then the computer, and then create graphic design and motion graphic design right here on this channel. All right, but we are going to focus me on our smartphone, because the channel made for the beginner, those people that they cannot afford it much. So we are going to make use of our smartphone throughout. All right, now the goal of this lesson, before we touch any tools, we must build a strong foundation in this premier class. All right, now to play with this app, to understand the strategy behind a winning design, by the end of this series, you will not be making picture, you will be branding, you will be building branding. That is my target. Now we are going to look at the definition of graphic design. First of all, we are going to define what is graphic. Okay, so once again, you are welcome to our first official masterclass. Before we jump into PixelLab or any design software, we have to answer a very big question: what exactly is graphic design? The simple definition, based on my definition, I want to make it simple for everybody, so that it will be well understood and very simple. All right, the simple definition of graphic design, let's keep it simple. As you can see on the screen, graphic design is the graph of making visual content to express messages. Think about it like this. All right, I have a message. I have a message in my head, but instead of just speaking it, I use image and text, so your eyes can read the message instantly. And another thing here is solving problem with graphic design is actually visual communication and problem solving. When a business owner, let's say for instance, when a business owner comes to you, because they have not making sales, they have a problem. and they are looking for you as a graphic designer to solve it for you. And your job as a graphic designer is to solve the problem by creating a flyer or a logo that tells customer exactly why they should buy from that business. The three tools you use to get this message across, we let's say we utilize three key elements. All right. Now the first one is typography, which is text. This is the act of arranging text. The style of the letters you choose tell its own story. All right. Now the second thing here is illustration, using drawing or graphic to explain an idea visually. Now let me close this to for this slide. So remember, as a graphic designer, you are not just acting, you are a communicator. Every color and every font you pick must help convey that message. I hope you guys are following. Now, with the understanding of the definition of graphic design, what we're going to look out next year is a good designer. Okay, we are going to look at a good designer. Who is a good designer? Be it he or she. All right, anybody can be a good designer. All right, so we are going to look who is a good designer. Now that we know that graphic design is, now we know what is graphic design is, let's talk about the person behind the scene, the person behind the screen. What actually make a good graphic designer? All right, it's not just about owning a expensive phone or knowing how to use PixelLab. It is about these four specific things. One, uh, one, firm understanding of color theory. You must understand the color theory. All right. Now, first, a good designer understand color theory. You do not just pick color because you like them. You pick them because you have you because of how they make people feel. For example, why a danger sign red and not pink? Why red specify a danger? Why not pink? That is color theory in action. You need to know which color work together to grab attention and send the right vibe. I hope you guys are following. Now, the second one is choice of color scheme. Choose of color scheme. All right. Next is next is the color scheme. All right, this is about being organized instead of using 10 different color that makes your design look messes. You pick a set of two or three color that represent a brand and stick to them consistently is what make your work looks professional. Number three, visual hierarchy. This is a big one. Visual hierarchy. This is how you lead the viewer eyes. The most important information, like the name of a business, should be seen first. Smaller details comes later. As a designer, you are like a traffic worded for the eyes of tell people where to look first, second, and third. The fourth one, page layout techniques. Finally, we have a page layout techniques. This is how you arrange your text, image, and shape so that design feel balanced. It is about giving your elements breathing room so your work does not look cooked or grounded. And also, this is where the size comes in, because you can't use the size of a banner to the size of a social media. All right, that is two differences here. You can't use the size of a thumbnail to a size of a social media or web design. So you need to know all this. That is what makes you a good graphic designer. All right. See you in the second of this lesson. All right. Thank you. Please subscribe for the next video so that you did not miss out whenever we drop another video. We are going to the next video we are going to I want you to take note of this. The next video we are going to look at the successful graphic designer. That is our next topic, the successful graphic designer. Thank you for watching and God bless you. Stay tuned. It's your boy Jerry Graphic Design here. See you in the next tutorial. Don't miss it.